Hey, what's good, family, man? It's
Yes, sir.
Dark Skin Savior in the building. Y'all already know, man. Look, we
Yes, sir.
back with another banger, man. We got some real ass anime in the building, man. What's the title of this one, man?
Hey, man, I think somebody changed this
Oh,
title. But in the
yeah.
comment section, they said when anime goes wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit is called I
Yeah.
Found the Worst. Ishakiya. I don't know what that shit is.
It's crazy. I don't know if it's the same person that recommended this shit to me also on my channel, bro. But yeah, I sent that title like, nigga, when anime goes wrong. I'm like, oh shit. But the title's different.
But anyway, man, let's check it out.
But really, how do I deal with this? Use the Jigen Ryu Kendo technique.
You about to get fucked up.
Yo, what the fuck?
What
Like a
is the
Indian
worst
movie.
anime ever made?
Did that nigga
For
just
some of
lag,
you
bro?
fans may scroll down to the lowest rated anime or my
That nigga
anime
just
to
lag.
point out some shows that have gone down in infamy, that have been clowned
Opa.
on by the entire anime community, like Mars of Destruction, or Scale to Heaven, or Seven Deadly Sins. But going
What
further
the
back,
fuck?
a
That's your ass?
handful of you may remember that years ago, one anime rose up the ranks to gain an almost legendary status, like the planets had aligned in all the wrong ways to create a stinker so bad, so foul. Christopher Nolan's about to make a 3-hour biopic on how bad this bombed.
Damn.
Fuck, I say that. This was a car crash that derailed a train that smashed into a nuclear power plant that caused a fallout that could rival Chernobyl. This garnered the reputation of being the worst anime ever made. A show so bad it looped around to become a masterpiece. So in the current generation,
Shit's so ass.
Exactly, that shit is so ass that it's a
threatening to
masterpiece.
commit acts of violence
That's
over
crazy.
a single frame of dodgy-looking CG in Attack on Titan, I thought it was time I experienced the show myself, so we can all be reminded just how bad can be. This is the legend of Ghazi's Wing.
Ghazi.
Why that shit sound like that?
Ow! Grandma, why did you make hot noodles on such a hot day?
Ghazi's Wing is a 3-episode OVA from 1996.
That's what I've seen in
But to
animes
garner
like
such
this,
a
man.
reputation like the
When I was,
worst
like,
anime
younger.
ever made, the show must have done something pretty bad to leave such a deep impression
I thought
on
there was
so many
another
people.
anime
What
that was like the
atrocities
worst
lie in
anime
this
ever.
What
Yeah,
sin
I've
must the
seen that
show
shit
have committed to build such a stat? I can never
Oh.
escape, can I? The story follows our
Fuck is
protagonist,
that? Is
a Japanese
that
man
guy?
going by the
Sakura.
name of Chris, paving the way as the template for future isekai protagonists. A guy of indomitable strength and power, a true main character forgotten in the annals of time. A man of true charisma and unmatched riz.
Hey, Chris!
Hi!
You sure look good for someone preparing for an exam.
You certainly got sexy.
We join Chris as he's getting scolded by a female friend for some reason. But Chris has got no time for this, because he's going home to attend his class reunion pool party.
I will come back after I attend the class reunion pool party.
But on his way home, his necklace starts vibrating and has a strange reaction to a shrine before he is whisked away by a trans-dimensional space duck and... Wait, hold on a sec.
So that's how he got his
That's
power.
definitely
Huh?
a real sentence I just read.
Trans-
But who is Chris?
dimension-
Why is this girl angry at him? Will he make it to the class reunion pool party? Why is there a trans-dimensional space duck? Does his helmet say anal? All questions the series has deemed irrelevant, as all this happens within the
think that's
first
just
1
the
minute and 30
air
seconds of runtime.
What? What is going on?
Some may call this bad writing and pacing, but clearly Ghazi's Wing was truly ahead of its time, wasting no screen time in isekaiing its protagonist, thrusting him headfirst into a fantasy world, naked, in a violent battle where a group of rebels are revolting against their kingdom, at war against being slaves.
Don't get killed! You too!
Yes, this may be a forgotten show from 1996, but no matter what time period of history we're in, if there are 3 things that are certain in life, it's death, taxes, and isekai anime having slavery. But hold on, guys, because this time our protagonist is here to end slavery rather than partake in it. Because apparently he is meant to be
Yay.
a holy warrior, prophesized to turn the tides of war that the rebels immediately recognize.
Oh my gosh, that skill! Is he the holy warrior?
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
That skill!
See, even though he's just an
Bro,
ordinary
pause this
guy,
shit, bro.
Chris tries to live
Why do I feel like this is something Palumi would actually like?
Nigga, what you mean, bro?
Oh, no, I ain't gonna lie, but I feel like not this anime, but I feel like I've seen anime.
Because you like
this,
you
bro.
like didn't you like He-Man?
He-Man?
Said He-Man.
Yeah, He-Man. Y'all never heard of He-Man?
Yeah.
Like
I watched
the
He-Man.
this shit
Yeah.
kind of reminds me of
Yeah,
this.
it has like a similarity.
And that's why I feel like you would like it.
But
fuck
but,
is it?
but I don't
Even
know,
the
like
even the storyline, like it sounds like something that you would watch,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, low key.
The fuck is He-Man?
Yeah.
Chris tries to live up to become the holy warrior they say he is. He may have unwillingly been put into a war he knew nothing about, but seeing this group of truly oppressed people, used and abused slaves, having to fight for dear life every day just to survive while torn away from their friends, families, and loved ones, Chris, being the good guy that he is, quickly empathizes with the struggles they are going through.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please stop crying, huh?
If you didn't fly out, I
Boy,
would
the
still be in
Tinkerbell going on.
Vistanda Hill, playing with my friends and Grandma Moai.
I could also have attended my high school class reunion.
But like Batman and the
What?
Joker,
What
Gutsy
the fuck?
Griffith,
the
good
fuck?
few takes on me, every good protagonist needs an equally great antagonist. And luckily, Ghazi's Wing provides just that, with the threatening, the intimidating, the sinister, man.
That woman!
Yeah, look.
A general seen here making his epic entrance, working with the king to prevent the rebellion. Did that horse just die? To prevent the rebellion, and Chris from succeeding at all costs.
This nigga Hercules,
Chris
nigga?
uses intelligence
Low
correctly,
key, bro.
using his advanced knowledge from the modern world to outthink, outsmart his opponents, using the tools he has available in innovative ways to save the tribe from their fate thanks to his superior intellect.
Ah,
It will blow up!
don't bother me.
Oh, are you covering that in Gata powder?
Why, yes, I'm trying to. Doesn't work.
So hey, this looks like a simple isekai where a normal guy gets transported to another world, becomes some legendary hero, saves the world. I've seen this before, nothing new here. Wrong! Because the thing is, when the trans-dimensional space duck transported him over, it also left a copy
Yeah.
of his real body.
The
in his
story
original
sounds like
world.
it's-
And
it
thanks
should
to
be
his
interesting.
necklace having
You said
Yeah.
what?
The story sounds like it should be interesting, but I
But
think
the
it's
act-
really just the acting.
Yeah, the act is
Yeah.
fucking like what
Fuck
the fuck?
ass. He ain't
Because the
dead.
thing is, when the
Yeah, he looks
trans-dimensional
dull.
space duck transported him over, it also left a copy of his real body in his original world. And thanks to his necklace having some kind of telepathic link, so waking up with an aching body and bruises everywhere, Chris has a hard job explaining to himself
I was bruised all over my body because I had to fight naked.
exactly what kind of situation he's in right now.
He
There's
actually
a
said
war
that?
going on. Even dinosaurs are here. And they use bows and arrows. My sword is unbelievably dull.
Fucking Chris, man. You're gonna kill yourself and me. Many credit the popularization of the modern isekai genre to Sword Art Online with the gimmick of being stuck in a game where if you die in the game, you die in real life. But now I can see that Ghazi's Wing was actually the true progenitor of this, as the characters themselves realize just how high the stakes are.
But I think we are still one person. We die together? Probably. No, it can't be true. I'm not joking.
And the worst thing about this is that
The
this
fuck?
What is this acting? bro?
unironically an interesting concept. Having an alter ego stuck in both the
I'm not joking.
world where the I haven't seen any modern isekai tackle. Don't quote me on that. There's probably an isekai I'm forgetting. And since they both share damage and fatigue, that means the stakes are real. Real world Chris might not be fighting any battles, but he could still die at any time. Since the Chris in the real world is stuck on the sidelines, he has the opportunity to provide something even more valuable than man.
I'm going to the class reunion at the community pool.
Oh, if you
I
don't
think
switch
What is it
from
with him
class-
and class reunion ass?
Oh, he did it! The world is saved! He got to the pool party! Oh, we're in the end game now, lads! Remember, kids, if you're ever having trouble figuring
Oh,
out how to
fuck.
prioritize the right things in life, take a page out of Chris's book. From least to most important, we have eating, not dying, ending slavery, class reunion pool party.
Are you in
Bro,
danger
literally,
now?
bro.
Chris, I have no choice but to see my friends.
Now, I've been hearing some slanderous claims that the English dub voice acting is some of the worst that's ever been heard, and I take this personally.
What are Doman and the other people doing?
Look
They're
at
the
that shit is
Suicide
ass.
Sure, everyone may speak like they sound like they forgot they have caps lock on, word emphasis all over the place, but are you telling me a bad dub can have voice actors that can deliver the line
Yamato
They
Takero
don't have no
so
emotions.
perfectly every single time?
僕が今から言う文章を復唱しろ。やらめ77度の並びで。
にゃにゃめ77度のにゃらびで。
Yamato Takero no Mikoto.
A name so powerful it can invoke enough different emotions from our protagonist to rival any Oscar-worthy performance. Confusion,
Yamato Takeru no Mikoto. What?
desperation,
Why can't you do something for us, Mr. Yamato Takeru no Mikoto?
despair.
Ah! Damn you, Yamato Takeru no Mikoto! Ah!
What is this legendary Yamato Takeru no Mikoto? Well, it's something relevant to the plot. I don't know. They never explain why I keep saying it.
That makes sense. sense.
And honestly, how else is such Shakespearean level writing meant to be delivered? Like the line,
He's just a human. Humans are just human.
humans are just human. Could this be referring to mankind's struggle against themselves? That no matter how much we struggle or fight against it, there is no going against our own nature.
Fucking
Clearly,
lost.
this line was so influential,
This is
it
so
laid the
fucking
foundation for the
weird,
Shiro Emiya School of Philosophy.
It's what we call a drug in my world.
If you taste it or smoke it, you get happy and do crazy things.
She definitely hits the blood. Look at her. She's ready to smoke a fat one right now.
Not also forgetting that one very important aspect when it comes to anime is appeal. In order to be successful, you can increase your chances by appealing to as wide of an audience as you can, no matter the age range. And Gazi's Wing did something truly revolutionary by speaking in a language that could be understood by toddlers who have yet to achieve object permanence.
It is most effective to place a Duraga roll at Gabujuju.
Ishubara Duragaro, we are entering Gabujuju.
I see what he did there. That's
Is
fun.
that Gelgagaji?
You may be looking at clips of this and thinking, Giga, this is an old anime. Why would I want to go back and watch something that looks so old? And, you know, I understand the sentiment. As the anime industry evolves, you get to see the average quality of animation improving. With new tools, new talent, in general, anime has never looked better. But even with all these developments, there are still many that argue that hand-drawn cell animation can look just as good. And after seeing Gazi's Wing, I'm inclined to agree. Sure, we may have our Demon Slayers or Chainsaw Mans now, but what I didn't realize is that action animation may have already peaked 30 years ago.
Man. Okay.
This is the bar modern animators have been chasing all along.
Now that's my shit right there. You know what I'm saying?
Now you may be wondering what kind of person would be behind such a project. Perhaps some random nobody that never worked on anime again. Someone who had no knowledge of the industry. Close, because this was actually the brainchild of Yoshiyuki Tomino, the mastermind behind such other anime projects like Mobile Suit Gundam.
Mobile Suit Gundam. What the fuck is that?
I must somehow make sense of our convoluted situation.
Gazi's Wing is, in short, a masterpiece of garbage. There may be anime that are worse looking, there may be anime that are technically lower rated, but no other show has quite come together in the completely wrong ways to result in such an entertainingly horrible product. We've had some horrible stinkers in the modern day, but time won't forget the mythical adventures of Japanese man Chris and the legend that is Gazi's
It's a
Wing.
Japanese man.
Whatever
Chris.
the hell Gazi's Wing was. I don't know.
A Japanese nigga named
What,
Chris.
was that ever explained? What the fuck was half the plot of the show in the end?
Yo, is this nigga flying?
Am I even saying that correctly? Was that ever explained? Will they ever gonna explain it?
Yo, did they really end this shit off like it's a black movie? They is it?
Yeah,
I might trip
you
it.
gotta play the music.
What the fuck? Yeah, we all over. And survive his battle with Chris and vow to spend the rest of his life making memories.
You know what I think this is? Like,
Man,
if the human brain was to take a shit, if the human brain was to just dispose of waste, this is what it would shit out.
you think
Like,
so?
That anime, that's what it would shit out. That's it.
Trash can doodoo butt.
That's
Bro,
it.
I'm like trying to understand this shit.
It's just a nigga that wants to. It's a nigga that wants to, you know, save all the slaves and all that shit. And he also wants to go to the pool party.
Like, y'all see Palumi's face?
Bro.
If Palumi's lost, that shit is actually.
If that nigga lost, we're all fucking lost. We're done. We're fucked. We're screwed. No
Like,
anime.
bro.
Like, we're not ever watching that shit ever. Like,
What are you doing?
you lost us, buddy.
Yo,
He
what
lost
the
us.
fuck?
I don't get that shit.
I've never seen this nigga fooling me that look that confused, bro.
That
Nigga
nigga said-
said- Bro, that nigga like a disappointed dad, bro.
Bro,
That nigga
yeah.
said,
It's like I get the storyline. It's like okay, it's kind of interesting.
that
What
shit
so,
sound
like,
interesting.
but it's just like it's like
The plot,
like-
bro.
it's like all over the place, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, but thank you guys for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you're new. God love you.
sir.
God bless you, man. We're out.
Out, man. Peace.